it is time for Yarny March Madness. Oh my goodness, we are so excited to be hosting this year's first ever Yarny March Madness. Now, here's a few things that you've got to know. Number one, we have a bracket and your participation is key. So we have a bracket. You can, is it over there? It's over there. It's somewhere. It's on either side of me. Probably that way, but it could be that way. I don't know. Anyway, download our Yarny March Madness bracket. Step 2, fill out said bracket. Now, we are starting with our Sweet 16 of yarns, which we will be discussing our players momentarily. But we gotta get a few more rules out of the way. So, your participation is key, right? So, what does that mean for you? Well, not only is it important that you fill out the bracket, but over on Instagram, we need you guys to go and turn on notifications for our posts. Is that post notifications? I feel like that's a thing, but I should have double checked this before I said it. Pretty sure you can. Now, I know it's really frustrating to get like notifications every time we post, but you only have to do it for a little bit. And here's why. So, our Yarny March Madness will be taking place over on Instagram. And we are so excited to find out who is going to be number one out of these gorgeous yarns. Now, I know. How can you choose just one? But pretty sure it's possible. But it is up to you to go and vote. So, after step 2 of filling out your bracket, and step 3 of making sure you turn on post notifications so you can get our posts and so you can see when we have our voting taking place. So, now for our players. Our Sweet 16 is divided between our Tonals and our Speckles. I know, it's too much. And then our final game is going to come down to our absolute favorite Tonal versus our absolute favorite Speckle. How on earth we're going to manage that, I don't know. But this bracket's going to certainly help. So, this week will be 16 yarns facing off. Next week, we'll have 8. Third week, so week after that, we'll have 4. And then the week after that, oh boy, we're only going to have 2. And then we'll decide who's going to win. Now, will your yarn be the winner? I wonder how many brackets will be broken. Anyway, back on topic. Let's get to the players, shall we? So we're going to put the Speckles out of the way. And we're going to bring out our Tonals. So, first up, we've got Red Hot. A gorgeous red tonal. And we've got Razzle. Okay, so you're probably all thinking, well, Jen, how did you come up with these yarns? Teal the Show. I know, we haven't seen Teal the Show in a long time. Blue Thunder. Now I know what you're thinking. Of course you had to put Blue Thunder in. It's gorgeous. Yes, you're right, I did. But will it win? I don't know. Breakfast at Jennifer's. Now, I know you're probably thinking, okay, how did you pick these tonals? Because some of these we haven't seen in a while. Purple Fiction. I'm looking at you, Purple Fiction. We haven't seen you in a few years, but you're back. And super glad to have you in our competition. We have Belle of the Ball. This gorgeous beauty, which is probably one of our better sellers. And Regal. So, you're asking, how did you choose these gorgeous yarns? How did you pick these gorgeous yarns? And I'm going to tell you. So, we did a mix of top sellers. Looking at you, Razzle. I'm looking at you, Belle of the Ball. Regal, you're up there pretty much. But some of these others, well, Breakfast at Jennifer's and Blue Thunder, they sell pretty well. And Teal the Show and Purple Fiction haven't been in the shop in like years. But Red Hot did all right, but it's red. And I feel like red isn't always like a top one. But I have a theory. I think that there's going to be some underdogs that come through. And I'm here for it. I'm here to find out who's going to win. So that is our tonals. Cut. Now for our speckled players. First up, we have Mabel. I love Mabel. She's so not something that I would normally dye, but that's kind of what makes me really love her. We have Tale as Old as Time. Probably one of our best sellers. We have a new one, which is called Forget You. And I just love the neons of this. Now, Forget You is not in the shop yet. Actually, there's quite a few that are on this list that are not in the shop yet. They will be eventually, but we just haven't gotten around to doing it because we've been focused on this. / also dyeing all the yarn. Oliver, just a gorgeous purple. Like, it's all the purple. So if you love purple, Oliver is pretty much just perfect for you. Bad Habits. Now, we are sold out of Bad Habits on our Chief base. So we actually have a plan on getting this dyed up and in the shop. And potentially on our new base also, which I'll show you in a moment. Lady Gray, which is a stunning silvery gray with some raspberry and navy speckles. We have Don't Stop Believing because, hey, you never know. They believe they can win. And Charles, which is a gorgeous blue with some subtle speckling of blue and gold. And I totally should have gone through like all of that, but I didn't. So this is where we're at. All right. So that is our players. Now, I'm sure you're all wanting to know, well, Jen, how are you going to be hosting this? So we have teams, and I need my bracket here so that I can show you. So our first up, we have Red Hot versus vszzle. Now I'm pretty sure I know which way this is gonna go. Don't tell anybody, but I'm pretty sure vszzle's gonna win. Purely because it's vszzle, and everyone loves vszzle. It's a gorgeous pink. It's just deep. It's very saturated in that aspect. Then we have Red Hot, and you never know. This might be an upset. I just don't know how it's going to turn out. So we'll find out. Our second matchup is Blue Thunder and Breakfast at Jennifer's. Now, I don't know which way this is going to go. I have a theory, but I could be completely wrong because they're both beautiful. I've used both of these so I've used Blue Thunder in at least 2 projects. Breakfast at Jennifer's, I've used, where is it? I'm trying to remember all my projects and I don't remember. I think I've used it at least once. So we'll find out. That'll be a close one, I think. A close matchup. All right, next up we have Belle of the Ball and Purple Fiction. Now, I'm not entirely sure who's going to win this one. We've sold a ton of Belle of the Ball, but honestly, Purple Fiction, when we had it in the shop, was a really good seller. But we got away from the pastels, and now I'm trying to bring more of them back, so we have kind of a well-rounded offering. All right, next we've got Regal and Teal the Show. So these two will be competing against each other. I am not entirely sure which will win. Now, oh, I'm wearing Regal. I feel like this is a little biased. It's not. I don't know which is gonna win. We'll find out. It's not biased, I promise. But we'll find out. Okay, so now that is our first 4 games. For the first 4, You're all done? Do a little bit more.
No.
You finish your Rosetta Stone?
Yeah, I want to join you.
All right, come here.
I want to be a co-host.
My co-host will be joining us today. This is Dean, my co-host. So, who do you think is going to win from the Tonals? Who is your pick?
Blue Thunder.
Blue Thunder. So Dean thinks Blue Thunder is going to win. You probably think Blue Thunder is going to win all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, we are doing... Okay, so we have Don't Stop Believing in Bad Habits. Don't Stop Believing is going up against Bad Habits. And I have no idea which one will win because Bad Habits kind of sold out fairly quickly on Chief. And so, and Don't Stop Believing is kind of one of our older colorways. And it has more, like it doesn't really have the neons that Bad Habit does. So we'll find out who will win from that one. Okay, and then we have Lady Gray is coming up against Forget You. So kind of what we went with this time around is we have some of our older colorways against some of the newer ones. And so it'll be interesting because, you know, some are kind of they're older in the sense that they've been around for a lot longer. But then we have our new shiny ones. So we'll see. I'm not sure. All right, and then we have Charles and Oliver competing against each other. So this is totally one of those, it's purple versus blue. Hey, my co-host Dean, which do you think will win? Charles, which is the blue, or Oliver, which is the purple?
Oliver.
You think Oliver will win? We're going to find out. He's making his, I'm not sports talky right now.
Yeah, I know.
Some guesses. You've got your forecast. There we go. His forecasts. All right. And then the last pairing we have is Teal This Time against Mabel. And they both have yellow in them. So we'll find out if you guys are more of a speckly, just speckles on a bare yarn, or a yellow with speckles. So we'll find out. All right. So now that you have met our players, go and download your very own Yarny March Madness bracket and start filling those out and get ready for the games to begin. Now, we are doing a slight slide over because I mentioned our new yarn base. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget about it. So, my co-host Dean here has our new base. So, we have brought on this base, which is it has like a zebra stripe type deal going on with black. And so like normally, what are you doing? What are you doing? So we have two different ones. So we have one that is 100% merino, and then the other, which is a 2-ply 80-20. So 80% merino, 20% nylon. All right, so I'll show this. This is when it's bare, and this is our 80-20. And then this is dyed up, and this is our 80s boom box. Is that right? I think that's right. Now I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't. Or is that this new one? Oh my goodness, you guys. I am not on. Sorry. So.
I keep falling off. It's hard to see here.
Okay. Stay seated. Don't move. All right. So we have these three coming to the shop Are you saying help me? Oh my god. My co-host has decided to be a goof. So we have these coming to the shop soon. We also have it in our Forget You colorway, but I don't think this one will be in our shop for a little bit. It'll be after this update. So we'll do an update for these colorways, and then the neons will be making an appearance the following week, I believe. So yeah. So go download your Yarny March Madness brackets. I know Dean is going to be as well, and he's very excited for Blue Thunder to win.
I'm getting a gift card.
You're going to win that gift card. He's ready. All right, so go get that downloaded and let the games begin.
All right, let's see it. See how it goes.
Hi, what's up?
Where do I sign up?
Where do you sign up for March Madness?
I love it.
What's wrong?
I think I just actually almost cracked my back. It hurt. I'm good though.
That might help you.
Okay, I'm good. It did hurt
Okay.
We're live.
We're not live. It's a recording.
Oh. And we're gonna have to edit some stuff out.
Yeah, that's why I have to stop it.
Because I have to cough.
I know. That's why I have to go stop the video.
I really tried not to.
It's okay.
It
was at the end, so it's okay.
I will run out if I have to go cough. Okay.
You're fine. But move out of my way when I'm trying to get you to get out of my work. Oh, I forgot I was going to show.
I'll get me some. I'm getting my water real quick.
Okay. Where did those go? Oh, they're right there.
Okay. Got my water. I got put in. When you say I have a co-host, I will say thank you for having me.
I'm not doing all of that though. We're only reshooting the end part.
Right.
But I will need your assistance in holding these up. So hold those for the time being. You don't have to hold them up completely like that. You can just. Okay, let's try not to cough on the yarn.
I'm trying.
Okay.